back again with part 3 of what's in the cabinet. And as we talked about before, I'm going through this cabinet showing you what patterns I have, what are old patterns, new patterns, out of print patterns, and hard to find patterns to try to enable you to start hunting for some things that you see that you might be interested in. I find it great to be on the hunt for something. When someone shows something and it's hard to find, it just makes it fun for me to try to hunt it down. And I have stuff on my wish list, and I continue. You know, if you're on eBay, you could save your what you're looking for. They'll send you a message when it pops up. It's great. There's certain things you can do on Etsy as well. So when something pops up, that it'll alert you. And it's fun to be on the hunt for that pattern that you saw that you just loved. So we're going to be going through autumn today, and then I have a folder that is all season. So we're going to go do these two on this part 3 of what's in the cabinet. So let's begin. And I think I have these upside down. No, I don't. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's been a while since I've been in these file folders. This is a Prairie Schooler called Fall Fields. This is number 159, so not that old. I'm going to tilt up so you can see. And they are just so cute. I love all these little animals. I would love to do pillows out of these and just put them in a dough bowl for the fall. Really cute. The blue flower, autumn squirrel. Pumpkin Hill from By the Bay Needle Art. This is adorable. I really need to do this. This is from 2006, Donna Bayless. I'm trying to see the stitch count. I'm sure it's not that big. She doesn't say. Nope, she doesn't say. She says it's on 14 count. It is 4.5 by 10.5, so not that big. But adorable, all the same. Let's see if I tilt it this way. Can you get a better view of the beautiful colors? Barbara Anna Designs. This is Autumn Biscornu. And I mean that, and I'm sure he's a chipmunk. Maybe he's a beaver, but yes. Isn't he the cutest? Cricket Collections Acorn Autumn. Not a big piece. On 14 count, it's 6 by 6, so not that big. Cricket Collections Playing with Jacks. I know a lot of people have seen this. I didn't hunt this down until everybody started stitching it, and then because I wasn't thrilled with this centerpiece here, but there is now a change. She's got another pumpkin you can put in the center. I believe it's on her website. It's a free little pattern that you can interchange with this one. Cricket Collections Rest and Be Thankful. I really want to get this one done. It's this little house right here. That's the one I love. But the little pumpkin pie one is adorable too. Don't get me wrong. They're both adorable. This is by Lila Studio. It is Seasons Autumn. And this one I have the fabric too. It's been sitting here with the fabric in it. Still not being stitched. But it is autumn. Oh, I can't get a good. There we go. It's a beautiful series. Little House Needlewars. This is the Autumn Band Sampler. Again, part of that 4 band sampler designs. I have to have the lights on in here because it's so dark and dreary. It's been drizzling. We haven't had any snow, but it is quite chilly out. I mean, it's probably in the 30s, but it feels like it's in the low 20s, and it's quite chilly. This is Autumn Leaves by Prairie Schooler. And I like how they took the little designs here and made little picks or ornaments out of them. Prairie Schooler's Harvest Time. I don't know why this is the only book that's in a sleeve. I'm going to take it out of the sleeve. And this is Harvest Time. A lot of people are doing that witch. Or the turkey. Yep, and that's book number 93. Plum Plum Street Samplers. Autumn Tart. These are cute. She did a series of these too with the tarts. I have a tart pan, but I haven't yet to do any of them to put in the tart pan. As I've said before, I have two hobbies. One is cross stitch and one is collecting cross stitch. Two different hobbies, okay? Just because I collect it doesn't mean I'm going to stitch it. I bought this one because I've loved it for many, many years. A very old pattern, but Stitchy Linda on Instagram, she has this hanging on her fall wall every year, the one on the top here, and of course every time I see it I'm like, I have to buy that pattern again because I really do love it. It is Charles Wasaki, and it's just too adorable. Autumn Samplers by Prairie Schooler. The leaf one is the one that drew me in on this. The leaves. Prairie Schooler's October. And now I do have a few of the monthly ones on these because I collect Prairie Schooler, but I will not stitch them. I will stitch the little small ones probably, but not the big ones. This is, I'm going to pull this out. This is a PDF, but I printed it out. This is Satsuma Street. She has several of these. This one is Autunno, which is autumn, which again, little ornaments would be adorable. And I have it in plastic because I have all that variegated DMCs in there, so I don't lose them, because I don't normally use those for anything else, so it's safe to keep it in there. Sisters and Best Friends, Autumn Thanks, similar to the Snowman one, but I don't have any of the buttons or anything to it. This one is Blackberry Lane and Marie Driscoll. It is an acorn scissor fob. She had gifted this to me when she sent me another pattern, and I absolutely adore it. I think the top of the acorn would look great as French knots. Don't you think, Felicia? Felicia, the queen of French knots over at Mouse Potato Designs. I think that top would make a beautiful bunch of French knots. And one of the days I'm going to get that done, because it's really not that big at all. I mean, you're talking about, even on 32 count, it's only an inch by an inch and an eighth. So it's very small little fob. Need to get it done. This one's Sisters and Best Friends as well, and I paid $1/4 for it, as you're about to see, and it is called Fall Sampler. Some of these, when you see the little sticker at the top, it was the LNS that I had in Florida. They would have a day where you could come and sell your patterns that you no longer wanted, and I would get them there. This Samsara Designs is the same as the bunny one, but it is a fall one called Scurrying Squirrel, and again, just super, super cute. This is a trilogy. I gotta pull this sticker off of here. It is a sneak peek, the trilogy, and is a series of 3 patterns. And I don't think I have a picture. Well, I do. I'm gonna hold it funny so you can see the whole thing. But this is, it's a series, but this is what it looks like. And I think it was Helen D that did this and got me to look for this pattern set. So I have the border, and then the first 2, and then the second 2. And these are from, like I said, the trilogy. I don't see a date on it. It says when it was printed, but I'm sure it's pretty old. Another of the Brenda Gervais little baskets, Autumn in Baltimore. Autumn in Baltimore. And this is it here. Love the little squirrel and the pumpkin. That might make a pattern by itself. You know, you wouldn't have to do the whole bowl. Just the pumpkin with the squirrel on top is absolutely adorable. So I may want to do just that and make it as a bowl filler. Blackbird Designs Cats on Parade. I do have some black silk to do this. And one of these days I'll start it and make it into a drum. It's just adorable. Threadwork Primitives. I bought this last year, October, and it's Nan Lewis. She's got some absolutely beautiful designs. She's on Etsy, and I bought this as soon as I saw it because I just absolutely loved it, and it's got to go on my list at some point to be stitched. So there's the pattern right there, and then again you can find threadwork primitives. Is that what I said? Threadwork primitives? Yep, sorry Nan. On Etsy. But that's a beautiful fall alphabet sampler. The autumn berries that I got. Little scarecrow, little pumpkin, and then a word one. The glare is horrible. There we go. This one here is a counterpart to Mr. Jingles. It is called Charlotte Chagall, and she is the scarecrow version. I don't know when I'll get to her because Mr. Jingles has taken me forever on that 11 count, and she would have to probably go on 11 count as well. What am I on? 10 minutes. Yeah, because it uses 4 ply. It's all DMC though. So if I ever get Mr. Jingles done, I might venture to do Charlotte there. Midnight Watch by Blackbird Designs. Everybody's seen this pattern. I do not have the counterpart to this one, just this one. And we've got the Cricket Collections, Tall Oaks. This is actually a baby sampler, but I thought about stitching it without the words on the bottom, you know, and just doing the fox and the trees, because I think it's adorable. And then I've got a couple more little ones. This is Bent Creek Stoneware Wishes. Fare thee well. And the last one came from, this is part of the kit from the Mayflower. I kept this pattern. It's Celebrate Harvest by Brenda Gervais. So I have that one I want to do. I sold off the kit because I really decided I wasn't going to stitch it. So I sold the kit off, and it came with 2 of these accidentally. It had a second one. So I kept one, put the other one with the kit, and sold the kit. So that is autumn. And then we've got all seasons. So we'll do that one, and then we'll end this video. Okay, this is, I've got this all backwards. Hold on just a second. These were hard to find quite a while ago, and they got reprinted, but I've held on to these forever. I don't know what year they were printed. This is Blackbird Designs Loose Feathers Winter. This is that 3-part series. That's the winter one. Now these are available to purchase again. There is autumn. And then there's summer. I have no idea why there was never a spring, but I still have the original patterns. This is a series. It's from Little House Needleworks. It is called Song of the Seasons. It comes in 3 separate patterns, and it is absolutely adorable. Again, haven't started it yet, but absolutely love it. There it is, right in the center. Make sure you can see that. There you go. So just so cute, all 3 patterns together. And I'm not sure if that's still available or not. Bent Creek Seasons of Change row, one of the rows. A Measure of a Year, Prairie Schooler. Again, I got them in a, I guess I was, at one point I was trying to keep the edges from getting worn, but this one here, keep them in sleeves. Prairie Schoolers, this is book 50, Prairie Seasons. Don't know how hard that one is to get. This one is book number 13 from Prairie Schooler. It is a Prairie Year. 1986. I picked this one up because I thought it was so cute, but I've got to get all the buttons to it, and I may have to substitute some of them because I don't know if you can find some of those buttons, but it is called Seasons of Plenty. And it is by Hollis Designs. In here is my hands-on designs, a year of celebrations. Everybody has seen this already, so that is in there. I have some of the cottages in here. There is April, which I have only done a few of these. And then February, which somehow I lost the sleeve to. And if January too, I lost the sleeve. But there's January. I think somebody gifted these to me. And do I have anything else? Yep, Seasons of the Year, Brenda Gervais. This one is a recent one. So love the houses. And then I have season 2 of A Year of Celebrations in here, because why not? So those are all of my seasons. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for coming and joining me and see what's in the cabinet today. I hope you found something that you thought was interesting to you, and you come back for the next episode, which will be part 4. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.